Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana 371. As you may remember, Hanuman got mad at the hill and started to shake at it and lift it right up. Hanuman lifted the entire mountain and held it in his hand, and when he did this, there was amazement in the heavens. He flew faster than Garuda, and glowing like a flame, he rushed into the sky. He was back in Lanka very soon. Hanuman placed the mountain in the midst of the army of Vanaras. He saluted the elders and Vibhishana. The air was suffused with the scent of the Oshadis, and Rama was awake, and Lakshman too. The Vanara chiefs woke up one after another, and the entire army of Vanaras was awake, and not one of them bore any trace of the hundreds of wounds which had been inflicted upon them. To them it was like waking up after a long, restful sleep. The Oshadis, however, did not bring back a single Rakshasa to life, for the simple reason there was not a single Rakshasa dead on the field. Ravana had commanded that any Rakshasa who had been killed or wounded fatally should be thrown into the sea, and thus he thought was the only way to prevent his reputation from suffering. After the resurrection of the army, Hanuman took the mountain back to Himavan and came back to the presence of Rama. Sugriva told him, Hanuman, Kumbhakarna is dead, and the sons of Ravana are dead. It is certain that Ravana will not come to the field now. Let some of our agile Vanaras go to Lanka with torches in their hands. Twilight had faded into the night, and several torches moving in the air frightened the guardians of the city. The Vanaras chased them and made them flee in panic. The Vanaras set fire to the city by igniting different places which were accessible to them. The city had caught fire, and this was the second time it had happened. Mansions and the Ayudhashalas were burnt up in no time. And since it was night when everyone was asleep, the inmates were caught unawares, and there was great loss of life. When the wail of woe reached the ears of Rama and Lakshman, they took up their bows and twanged the strings. The noise drowned all the other noises out and was heard in Lanka. Rama looked like Mahadev with the pinaka in his hand. The army of Ravana prepared itself to meet Rama in battle. They roared like lions and set out to fight with fearful noises. 27. Kumbha and Nikumbha. Ravana was roused from his sleep by several noises, and finally by the twang of the bow of Rama, as well as the cries of distress set up by his citizens. He summoned the sons of Kumbhakarna and sent them to fight with the army of Rama. They were Kumbha and Nikumbha, and they were accompanied by several other warriors. And again there was a triumphal march from Lanka of the great army bent on destroying the Vanaras. The moon was still high in the heavens, and the stars were shedding their feeble light on the field below. The jewels worn by the Rakshasa princes were gleaming like stars, and the field of battle was like the sky with the myriad stars, which were the gems worn by the princes. The light from the moon and the stars, the glow of the gems worn by the princes, and the redness caused by the tongues of flame licking the city, all combined to give an eerie and unnatural light. And it was fearful. The army of the Vanaras was greatly excited at the thought of war. Since they had recovered from the effects of the Brahmastra, they felt that they could not be harmed by anyone at any time. There was an exchange of words in different parts of the field, and the exchange again of blows, and of wounding with weapons as well as rocks and trees. Angada opposed Akampana, one of the heroes who had accompanied Kumbha and Nikumbha. With a large piece of rock, the Vanara prince managed to kill him. 3 more Rakshasas came and accosted Angada, who was now joined by Mayanda and Vivida. A fierce fight went on between these two groups. They were killed one after another by the Vanara heroes. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.